Welcome to Ray's Research Corner. I'm Dee Ray, co-director of the Center for Play Therapy at the University of North Texas. And today we're going to talk a little bit about these agencies that determine what is evidence-based intervention. So you might have heard of them, or you definitely probably heard of evidence-based. We talked about that in a previous Ray's Research Corner. So I want to extend a little bit and talk about two of the major agencies that are well known within the U.S., which are the Title IV Prevention Clearinghouse that was set up by the Health and Human Services Department within the federal government of the United States. And then there's the California Evidence-Based Clearinghouse for Child Welfare. So those are mouthfuls. But those are two of the organizations that we are pretty concerned about in play therapy in terms of, can play therapy be accepted as an evidence-based intervention? And to be recognized by either of these organizations, you have to meet their criteria, and strangely, they each have different criteria. Some of the things are similar. They really are looking for randomized controlled trials and how your outcomes came out on them. They're looking to make sure you have a protocol that you use for intervention, that the people who are testing the intervention are using it in a way that it's supposed to be used and using it in a more standardized way. So they're looking for that. And then they have other kind of more specific criteria. So if you're wondering about, well, what is play therapy? Why is play therapy determined to be evidence-based? Well, currently of those two organizations, the California Evidence-Based Clearinghouse recognizes the child-centered play therapy, child-centered group play therapy, if you consider child-parent relationship therapy, and then also TheraPlay. So those last two are more parent-based play programs, but they are all considered within the evidence-based from that California welfare. Now, when you look at Title IV, theirs is a pretty stringent review system, and currently, if you're looking for play therapies, the only play therapy you're going to see recognized by the Title IV agency is child-centered play therapy. That is currently the only one that, if you are calling what you do play therapy, is the only one you're going to find in their database. So when we're talking about play therapy, we can't just say, is play therapy evidence-based? We have to look at what type of play therapy is evidence-based. So if you're wondering, like, how does it measure up? If you look at the California one, a lot of us know about DBT and how well that is accepted within the intervention community. Child-centered play therapy is rated the same as DBT in the California system. Within Title IV, child-centered play therapy is rated the same as trauma-focused CBT. So those are probably interventions you're very familiar with that are accepted, but you probably should know that child-centered play therapy is considered on the same level. And we still need to work for our other approaches to play therapy to be accepted as evidence-based. That's a place that we really are working on and still need to continue to do research in other types of play therapy, so they will be recognized too. And that's it for Ray's Research Corner, and we'll hope to see you soon.